Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if it's your first time. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It helps me out a lot, I guess. We'll see where this channel goes, but I would appreciate it. I failed, guys. I did not keep up with my weekly zodiacs, but I am going to get back on track. If more people, like, you know, if you... Oh my gosh, there's so many mixed in with this. How the hell did that happen? Sorry, guys. I just looked down and noticed that. So anyway, yes, this is going to be... I will get back on track with that. I haven't done a reading in a minute, and I need to do one. The energies are crazy. We've got 6 planets in retrograde right now. Even though my readings are timeless, and if you're drawn to it, you know, there's probably something in it for you. So don't get distracted or discouraged by that. This is just going to be a collective energy read. We presently, as I'm recording this, have 6 planets in retrograde. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Let me look at these real quick and see. Look, oh gosh, dang. Those are not fun cards. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Holy shit. I hope that has nothing to do with this. I do want to say, I took a minute to, you know, protect the reading and tap into the energy really quick before I turned the camera on. And almost immediately, when I tapped into the collective energy, I felt a headache. And I also kind of felt a little nauseous. I mean, it was like an intense, like, it came on really strong, the headache. So maybe, it made me think of ascension symptoms, if you're familiar with that. Maybe a lot of you are having a lot of crown chakra openings or something like to that nature. Third eye, I don't know. Even as I'm talking about it now, I'm starting to feel it again. It's very intense right in the center of my forehead and the crown of my head too, but really intense in the center of my forehead. That's for your third eye. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to, I guess I'll call this a temperature check. I wanted to do a little temperature check for the collective. We'll see what comes through, and then we'll see what I call it, okay? Let's get our touch base with our guides, I guess. This is the part of the, I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you guys something, but this is the part of the reading where I turn the light on. No. Hey, that was a good timing on that. Just noticed the light was off. Okay, so this is where we get spirit guide advice and whatever you might resonate with. Other deities, our higher selves, God, ancestors, wayshowers. This is where they will come through and kind of give us a message. This is collective, so a message for the collective. It's also where I take time to say thank you to my higher self, to God, to my spirit guides, ancestors, and wayshowers, as well as yours for helping me deliver these messages to you guys, as well as to you guys for receiving them. Okay? Okay. Let's see what they got to say. That's funny. Well, hell. Medicine of the Butterfly Kachina. She who rides the owl brings justice. We'll see if those come back out. That she who rides the owl brings justice is like a, see, these are bent funny. Sorry. It's like a justice card vibe with that. Karmic justice. Thank you. 33 at the bottom of the deck. Child of light. Don't mind my nails, guys. No good thing shall be withheld. Sorry, I like this one. I like this one. You know what? Okay, let's read it. What number is it? 9? So, the universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. Newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant life. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. The universe, this is deep. The universe knows all that you are in need of so that you can best attain your destiny. All shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow for the greater workings of Great Spirit. Go beyond. Okay, I'm going to read this again. You are guided into unknown territory. Guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. It's a big transformation. Resources are coming to you now. If you have been in lack, limitation, or anxiety about such things happening, relax and substitute your stress for absolute trust that the universe will provide all good things with generosity and grace. If you find this challenging, take it one step at a time, reprogramming your heart and mind into new habits of peaceful trust. It will feel much better to live like this. It's not foolishness, but wisdom that embraces such unconditional faith. It's that childlike faith, right? And innocence. Know that the provisions of all resources required is a certainty. The only variables are the details of how the journey unfolds. So you're guaranteed success, basically, right? Just the path that you take there is kind of, up to you. When you tune into your heart, you'll remember that you are loved, protected, and guided in every moment. Trust the universe. I love it. Okay, so we gotta have faith. I don't know why I said it like that. It's not always easy, though, I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, how do I think I shouldn't have said that way. Because you always have faith. I mean, but I think all of us have gotten low on faith before. We all have. At some point in life, you had a low where you kind of felt like nothing even matters anymore. Right? Or let's just see what the cards say. We're going to do a full-on, I feel like we should do a full-on one instead of like a past, present, future. Guys, for the collective. I haven't done one in a while. All right, so for the collective, Spirit, what does the collective most need to know right now about the energies that are affecting us all right now? Thank you. They have got a lot to say. That might be too many. Now that song is stuck in my head. Okay, so it's the Magician, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, but I'm going to keep shuffling. We'll see if they come out. Two of Cups here with the deck split and the Emperor. All right, current energy, present situation for the collective. Ooh, Temperance and Eight of Cups. Interesting. Tempering and balancing. I'm not going to call signs because this is a reading for the collective, but tempering and balancing here. It's like the blend between the spiritual and the physical, and Eight of Cups. Tempering and balancing and walking. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome for the collective. Please, Spirit. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. I forgot to put some lotion on. I don't know why I just thought of that. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. some of you. Damn it, man. Okay, I'm sorry. Damn it, collective. Okay, 8 of Swords, so 2 8s, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. We do got a lot of Cancer energies right now, okay? So that's a lot of water right there. 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Adoptions to be made. Knight of Wands. Inner Strength. So, yeah, Inner Strength. Collective. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. Whoa. Goddamn, so it did come out, the 7 of Swords. Huh. Final take. What's the outcome? We ended with the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Oh, wow. So the Queen of Swords did come back out with the Justice card. Remember the card I mentioned a minute ago that was like the Justice card? So there is an element of maybe some karmic justice being played out or balanced out. Whoa. The Hermit. The Hermit with Temperance is interesting. King of Cups here again. Right. So with all this Tower, 10 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Pentacles over there. So with all this Cancer energy, like a lot of things are being brought up to deal with our emotions, okay? Oh. I don't know why I'm... 10 of Cups. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups. Okay. Oh my God. Look at all these cups. And then the 8 of Swords with all... 8 of Swords with all these beautiful... Knight of Cups, King of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups. This is almost like a family, but... I mean, there is family and happiness there, but then the 8 of Swords, and it's in conflicts and obstacles to overcome. So a lot of people are dealing with family and situations and emotions, like I said. So this is definitely coming through here. Now, adoptions to be made. Well, that's obviously way too many. I keep seeing the 2 of Cups in both the decks now. So, Knight of Wands. Well, oh, goddamn. 7 of Swords. So we have the 7 of Swords twice. I'm sorry for cussing. It is what it is. Inner Strength. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Oh my God. In reverse. With the Queen of Wands. Look, the Death card underneath that. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups is underneath that. Wow. 4 of Cups. What are y'all going through? What are we going through? All right. 7 of Swords, advice on what you need to know. 6 of Cups. Okay, I wondered what was going to come through. Because the energies are like so crazy, you guys. And it seems like the fixed, I don't know. You know, it's crazy. Some of the signs, I was watching my friend earlier and she mentioned that it's the fixed signs. She's a Scorpio, I'm a Taurus. So, we've both noticed influx in sexual energies, I guess I would say. All right, final take, possible outcome, Justice, Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups, of course. Oh, wow, 7 of Cups in the reverse. I really like that. I like that. Okay, that's good. Look how many 7s we got. 1... Sorry, I got distracted. 1, 2, 3, 7. So that's like divine. To me, that shows like divine intervention, or like, you know, we all have free will, but there's those times when it's almost like tower energy, but it's more angelic. Not that. I don't know. You have to look it up and see what 777 is. But it's always, to me, it's like it lets me know that this is the divine. Like temperance is here. Like this is being guided. This is divinely guided in a way. Okay, 777. We have the Fool card. This is brand new beginnings. There's that faith that was coming through with the card that we read. The need to have this faith. Ace of Cups. This is cup overflowing, right? Wow, Magician, 2 of Cups. Oh my God, the Lovers. Oh my God, you guys, look at this. Ace of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the Magician, the Manifester, right? 2 of Cups, another 2. The Lovers. Oh, and then it goes on. Wow, this is a story all by itself. For my tarot readers, you can appreciate this. I'm not going to break this whole story down, but I'm going to show you these cards. Okay. Next, we have the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the Strength card, the Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the Death card, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. Wow. So there's a side story for somebody. That is crazy. Okay, so anyway, what was at the bottom? The Ace of Cups. Okay. I wanted to keep that there because we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom there and the Fool. So Ace of Cups, to me, I've been telling people, especially a lot lately, Ace of Cups is more about self than a new beginning in a romantic partnership, in a sense. It can definitely be. But love begins with self, right? And to me, this is your own cup overflowing, okay? And we have the Ace of Cups here. And I like the outcome, so I like that. With the 7 of Cups in reverse, this is coming out of confusion and illusion with justice. You get me? That's a beautiful energy in the end. But it's rough. It's rough here, starting out, because we have Temperance with the 8 of Cups. This is walking away from emotions that are no longer serving. Tempering and balancing, allowing for the healing, right? Going within, facing the things that we don't want to look at with this particular Hermit card, I feel. Soul searching. Maybe taking too long. No, take as long as you need to, but geez. All right. Get the 7 of Swords out here twice, you guys. That's what I'm saying. It's rough. It's a little rough. That's probably way too many. The Fool card again. 5 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Fool card and the High Priestess. Thank you. The World, exactly. Temperance again. So there's tempering and balancing. So what is temperance? It's alchemy, it's healing, it's taking 2 different things and blending them to make something new. It's the meeting, it's like as above, so below. It's bringing things in out of the ethers and manifesting them into the physical, right? The temperance is all of that. It's tempering and balancing of the soul, the spiritual and the physical. And then the World card. I feel like this is on a massive scale, that the world is going through this. It's inner world and outer world. It's like we're going through it on a micro. We're going through it within and on the macro, like as a whole. So that's fine. That's good. Tempering and balancing and walking away from emotions that no longer serve us. Love it. again, and there's a lot of guidance for us at this time as well. I can't deal with y'all if all the cards are going to take this long to come out all night. Like, what is happening right now? Thank you. Another 10. Hey. All right. Cutting things off. These are sudden endings, right? No, it's just like another 10. Like, there's big, it's a completion to me. Okay. Endings, walking away, cutting off. It's fine. It's good. It's dandy. It's really, this is good. It's just not comfortable. Now, conflicts and obstacles to overcome. Can we just skip it? Yep, that's what it is. Thank you. Okay, so as I was shuffling, I was getting ready to say, we're waiting too much. So the conflicts and obstacles to overcome is to kind of like stop waiting on happiness, to stop waiting on offers of love, to stop waiting on, it's going to be different for everyone. Let me tell you something. I see it in a couple of different ways because it's for the collective. It's out. What it is, it manifests differently for everyone, for all of us. For some of us, on you, or some, you know, for the collective, it's waiting on an offer, you know, waiting on the Knight of Cups, you know, this offer of love, waiting for the happiness, waiting on the offer, waiting on the page, waiting on, you know, that's divine timing, waiting on. And then for others, it's like it's like having this love and not offering it because you're waiting for the right time. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like for some people, they're waiting on somebody else to offer them love. That's, you know, it's like keeping them trapped in this Eight of Swords, in this mental prison, in these thought loops. Like, when are they going to offer? Why aren't they offering? And why is it's not the right time? Why is it not the right time? You know, and then for others, I feel it as, I can't offer right now because it's not the right time, but I have all these emotions and feelings that I'm holding back, and I feel like I could be very happy, but I'm not, I'm waiting, like I'm trying, like for whatever reason, I can't right now, right? There's this prison. Some people could be in prison, actually, but, yeah. We have 3 tens. I keep hearing "Waiting on the World to Change," that song. The Eight of Swords energy could be related to money or abundance, like lack of abundance, or not thinking that you have enough or they have enough, or, you know. Wow. King of Swords in reverse. It's the mental. It's like it's so weird. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. It's like emotionally, there's the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Page of Cups. But then the Eight of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse. That's so we're looking at air, thoughts and communication, and cups, feelings, emotions, and intuition. So it's totally, that's why temperance is here. It was showed up twice. It's like the mental and the emotional, the, you know, the physical and the spiritual, it's not lined up. There is a major imbalance. Now, the wheel is karmic as well. It's like the karmic wheel turning, and it is in the upright. So let's go down here and see, because we have the Knight of Swords. I mean, we have the Knight of Wands, which is this in and out, not stable energy, with the Seven of Swords, and it's coming out with the Emperor. So it is she. So this is very masculine energy, you know. There's lots of karmic stuff going on. Seven of Swords. This is an adoptions to be made. So we have the Knight of Wands over here in the reverse too. You know what? Shut your mouth. It is not exactly the same, and I do need glasses. But you know what? Look, lovers at the bottom. Did you know what I just noticed? This Emperor kind of looks the same as, I don't even know if you can see it. Inside of this cross talks about karmic situations, everything to do with karma and karmic situations. It's so much like this card, but you know, see it? But look at this. Do you see that guy in there? Can y'all even see that? He has a little hat and a beard. He looks like this, like the Emperor, right? I like this because whether you're a woman, whether you're a feminine, like we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. We have the Ten of Cups twice now. And I think we have a 10 4 times. Big completion. I love this. So what it is though, wow, the Lovers came out. Okay. So what's happening for, okay. Coming out of confusion, choosing happiness, seeing where you've been lying to yourself and where you've been lying to others, the masculine. I don't know. This is strange because I see the energy, but it's showing up in adaptions to be made. So it's almost like choosing happiness. It's choosing to break these karmic cycles. Choosing to, I mean, like, it's so weird. You know what? It's so weird because this is like a gravestone. And this is the Emperor. This is like the masculine energy. And it's like, that's a graveyard. You know what I'm saying? It's, and this is the card at the bottom of the deck. I shit you not. Look at this. The masculine. Wow. So I think that that's pretty crazy. You could be having dreams as a masculine of things that you've done. I mean, like, I just feel like this is very masculine energy. This feels very karmic. Very, very, very karmic. Like, past life. Like, the Seven of Swords with the Knight of Wands. We've got both of those cards twice. And we got the Seven of Swords up here in advice on what you need to know with the Six of Cups. That talks about past life. And then to clarify the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands and the Lovers comes up. Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Lovers. Page of Wands. This is, maybe, I mean, maybe it's the recognition that you have a, that this connection goes beyond these lifetimes for the masculine. Maybe it's the recognition of that. Maybe it is the recognition and the willingness to break these cycles that they have maybe been repeating in not just this life, like over and over. And if they have, you've been repeating it with them as a feminine. If you're watching, I don't know why I said you, but like this is, but this to me is like a masculine energy right here, in adaptions to be made. So whether you're watching as a feminine and you have a masculine in mind, or this is with self, it's inner and outer. Like I was saying a minute ago, it's as within, so without. So you're masculine even within. It's like you're healing, and there's an element. What I do like is that there's an element here to choosing happiness. We have this Ten of Cups. It's like breaking this cycle. The Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, this flighty, passionate, in and out, but not stable, kind of like choking on your own sword, lying to yourself, lying to others. It's going to be different for everyone, but it's about like passion and relations. And this does, you know, have an element. It's probably a divine counterpart type situation, or just it's not always a divine counterpart. Like it's, sometimes you have these very strong connections, these soul connections that go past this particular life, where you need to resolve some karma, or you need, you know, like you don't always have, you know, you're not going to be with everyone that you have these very strong in soul connections to. So maybe it's the realization of that as well. Let's go over here and see. Ten of Pentacles, this is inner strength. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh my God. The Knight of Wands. So I also want to say that I'm picking up on, like did I ever finish what I was saying earlier about the sexual energies being very high? Look, it's another 7. Oh my God. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Interesting. So inner strength. There's a lot of abundance, right? If you're watching this, Ten of Pentacles, this is your material world. And it's not just money, but it's like being comfortable in the physical. It is completion. So we do have the World card. There is a level of a certain cycle maybe being completed, a certain there's also, this is time and energy. So, and do you live your life with a lot of abundance, right? So there's that element of abundance here. Inner strength. So you're strong, right? You're abundant. We do have this Knight of Wands in the reverse. So we have the Knight of Wands 3 times, right, guys? But these 2 Knight of Wands are very different. Look. And this one came out in the reverse, and this one came out in the upright. And it came out with the Ace of Cups. So we got the Ace of Cups 3 times too. 3rd time's a charm. Cause that's what kind of like what it feels like. It's like, this is the right one. This is the one. Because look, we have the, look, Two of Cups and the One and the Two of Cups. This is like something being set into motion. And guess what else came out? And then I haven't even gotten to this with these cards. This is like the wind, like something not yet determined, or it could go either way, right? But we have the matter is going to be successful. This also stands for psychic ability and intuition. It's like listening to your intuition. Standing your ground. As long as you stand your ground and stay true to what you feel guided to do, you'll be fine. That's how I feel about that. And I also feel like there is an element to really, I mean, like, we're ending with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. There's really an element of weeding out a nasty, like, Knight of Wands energy. Because not all Knight of Wands are sneaky. But this one is, because it's over here with this Seven of Swords. Like, but, like, whatever this Knight of Wands energy is, it's choking on its own sword. Like, that's like that energy of that karmic justice. It's like, we don't have to worry about people getting away with things like this. Whether we see it or not, the universe always sorts it out, right? Or from our human perspective, we don't see it. We don't always know what other people got going on or what they're going through. But on a karmic level, on a spiritual level, these things always even out. Now, that's faith. I have faith in that. I believe that wholeheartedly. I just feel like here something is weeded out, and it's like by standing your ground, and listening to your intuition, there's this more genuine, more pure movement forward, either you by yourself, filling your own cup, or how did this go? You know, it'll be different for everyone, or it be like an offer of love coming in. We'll see how it goes over here, because here we have the Seven of Swords again with the Six of Cups. This is an advice on what you need to know. The Seven of Swords is a lot of times also returning to the scene of the crime. Somebody returning after some nasty behavior, right? And we are in retrogrades right now as I record. So there's that. So that's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of soulmates, people returning. Wow. Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. Look at there. Look at that. Would you look at? Just look at it. That's ugly. It's nasty. It's nastiness. It's something you already walked away from, right? Oh my God. You already walked away from it. You're on your way to your Nine of Cups. Do not go back. Shit. Oh my God. Don't get in your emotions and go back to some shit that you already left because it was some Seven of Swords and it was no longer serving you and you already fucking left, okay? That's the advice and what you need to know. It was already one painful ending. Like, let's not make it another one. That's for someone. Like, you do it. That's weird. Like, we go from the Six to the Seven of Cups, too. Yeah, that's good. So, for the people that are... Yeah. It's a three. Oh, look. And as I say, we go from the Six to the Seven. We have the Three of Pentacles here and then the Four of Pentacles. We go from the Three to the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, and I like the Four of Pentacles over here. Four of Pentacles can be a miser. It can be penny pinching. It can be withholding, kind of like greedy type of an energy. But I don't feel that here. I feel like this is a necessary Four of Pentacles. This is withholding. It's like you've already been through this. Advice on what you need to know is somebody is returning and wanting to work on something, but it's like there was already a painful ending. There's fault. There's betrayal. There's being stabbed in the back. And it's like you're needing to hold, remember I said Pentacles can be time and energy. It's like not giving your time and energy to this. And in doing so, balance the scales, balance the karmic scales, right? Stood your ground. Queen of Swords is very quick to speak the truth, speak what it is. Then we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse coming out of confusion. No more confusion, no more illusion. Filling your own cup. Protecting it. Like Knight of Cups. That's, I like that. Yeah. Okay, so I just noticed these cards were still sitting over there. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So, I mean, take whatever time you need to grieve for whatever, like, you know, time and energy was invested into something that you thought was going to be like 4 of Wands, like marriage, celebration, stability. You cannot force yourself through that energy, but there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel. I will say that. There's bigger and better, but you just have to allow that. Cancer is going to be really good. Like, dealing with these emotions is really good because it's like once you deal with them, then you can get past them. Okay. And to that, look, to the 9 of Cups. The Death card was underneath that. So to the transformation, right? Coming out of the confusion and the illusion. Filling your cup full, feeling fulfilled and complete. Thank you. I'm starting to wonder. Look, I tried to pop out a second ago too. Judgment, making the judgment call, hearing the call. Queen of Cups, gaining control of your emotions. The High Priestess, listening, being very in tune. The Queen of Cups with the High Priestess, that's so much intuition. Okay, there's the 8 of Swords again. Making the judgment call to come out of this 8 of Swords energy. Praise God. Oh, look at this. Look. The Journey card, number 3. What do we end with? The Key, number 33. 333. Listen, baby. What did that card say? It said, you're already guaranteed success. It's just how it's going to unfold. And the time it takes for you to get there. You can, again, I've said this before. It's like you can take whatever time that you need to. But when you decide fully and commit to not being trapped in this mental imprison, or not being imprisoned with your thoughts anymore, you will unlock the next phase of your life, right? And I really feel like it's, you know, these times are crazy. Like, everything is exciting. Like, don't even limit yourself to thinking anything like it's not going to be dope and lit in the future, because it is. Like, I can feel it for real. So, you know, the quicker that we can move through and shed all these old energies, I think the better off we're all going to be. Let's do it. Let's all do it. Like, when one of us does it, it helps the next one, I promise. Whether you know it or not. So, I'll try, and you guys try. We'll all work on our shit. This time next year, be in much better places. Even though I'm not complaining now, you know, but I'm just saying, we all have to keep growing and expanding. So we'll be working on a whole new set of areas to grow in. That's how I'm going to say that. All right, Spirit, what additional advice can you give the collective about this spread? So the other thing, I'm sorry. The other thing, I don't know if that one fell out. Obviously, I'm going to keep shuffling. Spirit Keeper this out. This Knight of Wands energy is going to be different for everyone, right? But it's definitely connected to, in a way, some type of way, and it's probably passion or ego-driven type things. I mean, we do have the Lovers and stuff there, so it is going to be different for everyone. But it's letting our ego and passion and desires kind of like drive us, and it's the ways that we've let them. You know, we've let others lie to us. We've been leading with, I really feel like it's like leading with our egos and desires and passions. Circle of Life. I love it. All things are possible. Stand in your center and be open. The four winds are bringing your dreams to fruition. Embrace and accept where you are in the great circle of life. That's interesting, especially since as I said, next year will be, you know, we're going to deal with and release all of this. Like I wanted to make sure to say, like, it's not like we're going to have a finish line. Like next year there will be a whole nother set of energies that we're dealing with, right? They could be very similar, but we will have had a lot of expansion and growth, right? Just like this circle, it's like we keep expanding, we keep growing. So bounty and abundance are flowing to you. If you've had relationship or financial challenges, things are about to change. The circle of life, called the medicine wheel in Native American, look at it. The circle of life, the medicine wheel. This is like the karmic wheel. It's like that circle of life. It's like the wheel that we are on over and over again. Okay, there's something to that. The medicine wheel in Native American traditions symbolizes a cosmology that honors all the circles of life. Those in Western cultures tend to see life as linear. However, those in indigenous cultures see life as a circle. When this card chooses you, it's time to honor and cherish all aspects of the great circle. All parts of the journey have beauty and grace. Amen. I added that part. There's beauty in the rising sun, just as there is the setting sun. To only revel in the rising sun and demean times of endings depletes your energy. Choose what is, and you become master of the universe, or at least your own personal universe. Ooh, ooh. So you know what? I like this so much because it's like, yes. Eight of Cups. We got the Eight of Cups. Did we get the Eight of Cups twice? No. But yes, it did come out in the end, didn't it? Every ending is a new beginning. And just this, I mean, the sun coming up in the morning is beautiful, but a sunset is beautiful too. It's like there's beauty in the ending, even though we're walking away, you know, the sun is setting, right, on some things in our lives. It's also rising in new areas. So, you know, just as you're leaving one circle and expanding out to the next one, you know, it's like being grateful and honoring what came before, because it led you to where you're going. I really am glad I did this. I'm glad I did a temperature check. I didn't know exactly what was going to come out, but I'm happy with what did come out because it's very general but very specific at the same time, which is what I wanted for a collective read, right? it's very, because it's going to manifest differently for everyone. I know for a lot, it's to do with relationships. Like I said, I think a lot of the fixed signs are dealing with, you know, the Knight of Wands, passionate types of energies. But it also is multi-layered, and it's deeper than just sexual, and it's deeper than just relationship. It's deeper than just relationship in the sense that it's within self as well as our relationships. So it's multi-layered, multi-dimensional. You can't just look at it in one way, just like you can't look at things, you can't always just look at things in linear, in time, right? It's much more layered than that. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate if you watched till the end. Do hit that like and subscribe button. Oh, and I forgot to mention in the beginning, if you guys want to hit me up for personal readings, I am available for that. Catch you guys next time. Bye.